Hey everybody, welcome back to the Wookie Sasquatch channel. In this video, I'm going to be opening two of my favorite G.I. Joe characters from all time. When I was a kid, these two were probably two of my favorites. I had about a handful of favorites, but these two got a lot of play out of me when I was a kid. Like Footloose was another one. I had like a few of my favorites, but definitely Outback and Shipwreck were two of my favorites. And today, we're going to look at these two in the classified series. So, oh, okay, I like the way they packaged that. It don't have the tissue paper, but it displays nicely as you pull them out of the box. It's got some artwork behind there even. That's pretty cool. I'm not a fan of the plastic free, but at least they're trying. I think they're going to do away with the plastic free on the G.I. Joe figures too, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, so he's got this box. It looks like it's kind of like a trunk or something. That's pretty cool. And inside that, you have a little thing. You got your little disclaimer paper. That's some kind of not quite tissue paper, but it's got some markings on there. Got some G.I. Joe and Cobra insignias. Alright. Let's see how hard. Oh, his head came off. His head didn't come off, his hair did. He's got the swappable hair, so you can take his hat off. So that's kind of cool. So there he is. He's pretty cool looking. I like the chest hair. That's pretty neat. And he's got the tattoo on his arm. And he got the tattoo on that arm too. Alright, and then he's got, let's see, he comes with a grappling hook and the gun that looks kind of like the one he had in the original series. Original line. He got like some rope that he can put over his, like over his shoulder. And he's got like another gun. And he's got Polly. You gotta have Polly. Polly doesn't have much articulation. Polly's missing a leg. It's probably supposed to be, it's a different color. Is that supposed to be intentional? It's probably have a peg leg. I never noticed that. Or did I get a defective one? He's got the hat that makes him look like he did in the original. So I like that he has a different option there. He's got the additional hair there. That changes out really easily. So there he is. Got like some weathering on his blue jeans, but it looks kind of weird because it's just on one spot there, mostly. But anyway, let's look at something real quick. Alright, so Polly has a peg leg. I did not know that. Did Polly have a peg leg in the cartoon? I guess so. Why would they do that otherwise? Huh. Okay. Maybe I'm learning something. Alright, let's see if we can set him up here. So we'll put Polly here. Oh, okay. The peg has a place in his arm that can stick in. So that maybe that's why they did it, so they'll stay on. I gotta look that up now. I wonder if Polly had a peg leg in the cartoon, or they just did that for the purposes of making it be able to stay on his arm. Alright, then you can put the rope over his shoulder here. We have to do it this way. There we go. Alright. He's got a holster for his gun. And he got a holster for his other gun. And this has the original figure just had a string with this hook on the end. So I like the fact that they made it look more like a rope, even though it's like it wraps around his torso. It don't actually stretch out, but at least it looks more practical. And I noticed you can also put poly on here. You have the hole up there too, so you can do poly on the shoulder. I like that better. Alright. So maybe they gave Polly a peg leg just for the purposes of making her be able to stay on the shoulder and stuff. Alright, so there he is. Everything's on him except for his additional hair. So I like it when you can put all the accessories on them. They have a place on their backpacks or belts or whatever. I noticed one thing is right there. It's like a little flesh color on his sleeve at the top where that joint is. You don't notice it if it's turned a certain way, but if it's turned out, it's like the blue paint's missing in that one spot. He got a hook here too, so I guess if you want to hang his gun there, you could. It gives you options. I'm sorry, I'm trying a different camera setup thing with this light. It's probably not going to be my normal thing. I'm just doing it today just to try it out to see how it works. Trying to do a quick video before I go to work again. Alright. So let me put him in the background and move his stuff out of the way, and we'll open Outback. Alright. So there his box is. Now the two different styles of the boxes, even though he's number 63 and he's number 70, this one has more of a actual, I don't know if it's actual picture of the figure or digital rendering, but it's supposed to look like a picture of the figure. And then this one has like a artwork. It has a little picture of the figure, but it has a different kind of artwork. So there's really two different styles of boxes in that aspect. They all have that on the back, which I like. That's my favorite part, is it lays out everything in the box. But out of the two styles, I like this version better, because if it's going to be windowless, at least it looks like you're seeing what's in the box rather than just artwork, which I like the artwork too. But as far as packaging goes, if that was like included inside or something, that'd be cool. You could have like some cards, large cards that came with them or something, and collect them, and you could collect that as a kind of little art pieces. But as far as the packaging goes, I'd rather see what's inside on the front. So I like this style better. I think that's the style they're going back to also, because that's number 70. Outback's number 63, so this is a later one in the series. So I think that's what we're going back to as far as that goes. Alright, so let's open him up. Alright, same thing with him. We got him where he just displays when you pull him out. I like that. A lot better than opening it up and it looks like a mummy wrapped in tissue paper. I like the chunks that come with them. Nothing else, you can kind of use those in the background as some displays. If you have some of those extreme set dioramas or something, you could actually work those in with them. That's pretty cool. I like that. this side, it's just the same thing. You got the paper and the baggie. I tried to make a little slit at the top so that you can kind of keep your baggie and use it again if you want to put the stuff back in the box. Alright, so he has a gun like that. And a gun like that. Like a pistol. He's got a flashlight. And a really big backpack. Just like the original. He's got a clip for his gun. I think that's what that is. And a shovel. That's cool. Those little military shovels you can fold up. And he's got like a little survival knife to go with his survival t-shirt. Alright. Alright, so there he is. I really like it when they make them true to the originals, the way they looked. They can alter them just a little bit or update them or something, but when they got the, you know, the same t-shirt and the bandana and they got the exact same look almost, I love that. At first they weren't doing that, and I think people at Hasbro figured out, hey, these people just want like a large version of what they remember as a kid, so they finally got that back on track. Now on his arms, I notice on most of the classified series, the arms rotate here. And his arms do too, but because of his muscles, it's not like a really flat turn. Usually it'll be like, not always, sometimes it'll be at the sleeve joint, and they're not doing that necessarily these days. Alright, so let's load him up here. So he's got his place to put his knife here. Let's see which way to go. That way, I guess. So his knife can go on his boot. And I believe this is where his flashlight goes here. There we go. We got his flashlight. And then he's got a place for his hand pistol. I think the rest is going to go on the backpack pretty much. So the backpack has that peg that goes on here and then goes into his back. So you have to line it up right. There we go. Then that makes it look like these are the straps for the backpack. Alright, and then you got the shovel. It has a place on the backpack you can go here. You just stick in that little hole there and it hangs off the backpack. I think you can do it on either side. And he has a place for some extra stuff really, because this gun won't really go. It kind of goes, but that strap doesn't really work. There's no good way with that strap. That strap doesn't come off or anything. So, let's look at this real quick. So you got the gun and the clip. And it looks like the clip goes in maybe like that. I think that's how it goes. Let's look. I think that's pretty much it. In the picture it has going the other way. Not much difference, but it has a little bit of difference at the bottom there going upwards. So Got the upward part on the front in the picture. So there's that. We'll put it in his hand. Okay, and there he is. I think one reason he was my favorite as a kid is I always he's sort of my Chuck Norris G.I. Joe figure in my mind as a kid. The only thing I really noticed that's kind of weird is his elbows. They gave him this nice kind of reddish skin tone, like someone with red hair might have, but the elbows don't have that. So he's got like these really white elbows. I don't like that. I wish maybe they'll fix that if they ever re-release it. But so I try to be positive, but I call them as I see them. So, you know, I'm not just like, oh, everything's great, I love it. You know, I am that way a lot of times because I do love it a lot. But when I see something, I'll point it out. I don't like that. I wish they had done that a little better. And it's, again, kind of getting down to quality control. That's why I like the window packaging, so you can see what it looks like, because they like kind of skimp on the quality control, I think, when they know that you don't get to see what it actually looks like in the box. And that's all you get to base it on. You can't tell on that the elbows are different color. And in that, I don't think the elbows are different color, because you can see the insides of the elbows there. They all look consistent. Whereas this doesn't. So that's not a true representation on the box. And that's why I don't like windowless packaging, because I don't like them to skimp on the quality control. But they're doing away with that, so that's good. In the same way with this Shipwreck, had I noticed that little blemish there, see if I can get the focus. I don't know if you can see what I'm talking about. Right here, it's kind of flesh colored in the middle of his sleeve. That's a quality control thing. Let's see if this might work better. Let's see. There you go. I think you can tell better now. That's a quality control thing there. That shouldn't have happened. That should be blue all the way. Somebody should have caught that. But had I seen that in the package, I'd be like, I'll get this other one over here. That one's got a problem. You can't do that with the windowless packaging. So anyway, that should be an issue of the past here soon. I think when I was a kid, I used to call him Survival because of his shirt. I thought that was his name for some reason. Or I knew that wasn't his name, but I'd forget anyway. But yeah, he's Outback. Now, the Outback Australian, I don't know. I have to look that up. His name's Stuart Outback Selkirk. I don't know if his code name's Outback because he's Australian, or I'm not sure. I gotta look that up. And then I know Shipwreck, I don't have his full name on there. His name was Hector. I can't remember the last name. They didn't put his full name on there for some reason. And please like and subscribe and check out my other videos. If you're into Masters of the Universe, I'll be giving away this Masters of the Universe Origins Mossman here in the near future. I will be putting a video here up sometime this week telling how to qualify for the giveaway. And one of the requirements is you'll have to be subscribed. So this will be given away to one of my lucky channel subscribers. So go ahead and subscribe and get a notification when I drop that video on how to enter for it. And thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. And you can click on one of these other links here to subscribe or to see some of my other videos for other G.I. Joe classifieds I've done. And I have a bunch more that I'm about to do reviews on. So got scrap iron and copperhead and a bunch of different cobra bats and stuff. So stay tuned for more reviews, and thanks for watching.